My favorite part about working with Corporate Traveler would be the ease that you work with them.
In terms of meeting expectations, it's really been a seamless partnership for years and years that we've worked together.
Once you talk to them and you set the plan for whatever either a particular trip or the whole year, you communicate that to them, and then they continue to keep the lines of communication, the reporting open. It's really about as seamless as you can get.
I'm Stephanie Hastings. I'm a Principal Account Executive at Corporate Traveler, and I work within our corporate and entertainment divisions. I've been working with Rockets for about 7 years. I worked with them to help bring on our initial partnership that kicked off just about 6 years ago. The Rockets travel is very unique, mostly because they have so many different types of travel. So you have player call-ups, would have to be handled a little bit differently with a little bit more high touch. Also very last minute. You have the regular scout travel, and they're pros at what they do when it comes to travel, but their schedules are very hectic, lots of changes, moving from different game to different game. And then of course you have your regular executive travel. Operates very similar to corporate, but still needs that support as well.
We do a variety of different travel domestically around the United States. We also do a lot of international travel as well. We have a staff that's based in Europe, so they're constantly flying around Europe. Australia's become a lot bigger. Asia has a presence, South America a little bit, Japan now as well. So yeah, we're kind of traveling all over the world, trying to identify the best talent that we can for the draft and for free agency as potential signings for the Houston Rockets.
Many times they are traveling for 20 days out of the month and have really complex itineraries that change frequently. So they might be going to 4 different cities in a week, and one of those cities changes while the rest of their itinerary stays the same. Or a player could be hurt, and then the whole itinerary could change.
I think when we found out that we were going to start working with an outside vendor for our travel needs, I think the first thing that I probably expected was a training session on how to log in with a portal and how to book things that really wasn't that much different than what we would have done on our own, just through somebody else. And what we found is that we have an extension of our own company, which feels like a colleague and a coworker and a partner in Corporate Traveler.
When we had it in-house, we had one person who tried to be 24 hours a day, but the reality of life, that's a lot on one person.
You know, booking travel, and sometimes it's stressful, sometimes it's unpredictable, and that can add to the level of whatever you have going on during your day.
And it really does feel like Sam and everybody works down the hallway from us, even though we know that everybody is spread out across North America.
Yes, so during Summer League, we have a team that goes into Las Vegas, and we do not know when we're going to leave. There's some times where if we're eliminated, we could leave the next day. I usually give Sam a spreadsheet, and he has all the information. He's definitely helped me out and looked at other avenues of transportation, whether it be by plane, by car. He's always been able to help me if I had any bumps in the road.
Corporate Traveler takes care of my travel needs by just helping me just book flights when I don't have to worry about it. I just call them anytime that I need to book a flight. If I need to go see some family, go to work, go see my kids, anything like that, I can just call them, and instead of me having to find out when flights leave, when flights get back, they handle all that stuff for me, so I can just focus on my day-to-day.
We provide a framework of what a trip looks like, where we're going, whether we need a flight, whether we need a hotel, whether we need a car. We provide those details to Corporate Traveler, and then they provide a very detailed summary of what our options are, and then we work together to figure out what the best option is to fully book and get us on our way.
You have something goes wrong at 3 in the morning, you got to talk to somebody. So having this, the resource that Corporate Traveler is, I can't tell you how valuable that becomes to helping everybody get where they need to get when they need to get there.
I actually went to Dallas using Corporate Traveler, and went there, had a great time. It was a great event, had a lot of fun, and unfortunately my flight got canceled on the way coming back home. So instead of me having to wait on the airline or waiting that crazy line that nobody wants to wait into, I was able to call Corporate Travelers. And what I liked about them is you don't got to really go through no computer automated system. Like, you kind of really feel like you have your own personal travel agent. So make a long story short, they was able to put me right on the next flight, didn't have to worry about searching flights or anything like that, so it was a good experience.
So it allows us to really focus on our day-to-day duties within our job.
We know that if we have any travel questions, any worries, whether it be with flights, whether it be getting transportation, I always know that Corporate Traveler is able to be there for us at all times.
We have a relationship that's really built on trust, and over time we've been able to really, in those chaotic moments, just rely on each other, trust our instinct and each other's solutions, and at the end of the day, whenever things get really chaotic, everyone is just a phone call away.
I think the best part about Corporate Traveler and the alignment that we've seen with the Houston Rockets and Toyota Center are just what I view as our shared values and customer focus and teamwork and accountability and passion. And we've seen that in every interaction that we've had with Corporate Traveler, with Sam, and with the whole team there.
Going over the reports is fine, but it's really that relationship and that personal touch. And when you call them, you feel that, and you know that they've got your back.
Our relationship with the Rockets is very much a partnership, which has been my favorite thing about working with the Rockets organization. It has been from day one, what are we doing well? What can we be doing better to help making sure that we're making your lives easier, but then also helping the program overall. And it's been something that each side asks at every review meeting.
I would never go back to having it in-house. There's no way. I would recommend Corporate Traveler to anybody for any of their needs, whether they're a professional sports team, big oil company, manufacturing company. They can handle you and take care of all your needs. I absolutely would never go back the other way.
Thank you, Rockets. Thank you for your long-term partnership. It has truly been a joy working with you guys, and I hope to see this partnership 7 more years.